Hi guys, basically, yesterday, I went to see McBusted at the London O2 Arena, and fucking hell, it was amazing. Like, seriously, amazing. I can't even go into detail at the moment because it's still such a wonderful blur in my mind of what happened. Like, I can still remember bits of it, but others, I remember how it made me feel the whole time, but at the moment my brain is still going through and processing the information. I'm still in shock. It literally feels like they sent me right back. They literally picked me up, chucked me into my past when I was a little girl, rocking out to my Busted CDs and my McFly CDs in my bedroom, and got my brain and hit it with a guitar and some drumsticks quite a lot and just rolled it around in awesomeness and then chucked it back into the future. That's what it was. That's what happened. But this is going to basically be a video, because I don't want to tell you what happens, just in case you are going to see it and you don't want spoilers, because I would feel really bad if I spoiled your night. So this is going to be stuff I got from there. First thing is this t-shirt. This is the actual tour t-shirt. I don't know. I have it on my back, all the tour dates and everything. And this was £20. Which is £5 cheaper than the other t-shirts, because obviously they're the ones that people are going to be buying the most. But when I go to Brighton, because I'm going again on the 24th of May, I am going to buy another t-shirt, but I just didn't want to buy another one now because I didn't have the money. So I got that. I got this plectrum necklace, and it says it's metal, and it's got McBusted engraved in it, and I love it. It's so pretty. But the thing is, it's got this little bead at the back. If I take it off, I can show you. It's got this bead, and obviously it pulls through, but it doesn't stay there very, easily. So if you actually buy this, what I've been doing is just tying it in a knot. Can't tie it in a knot now. Just tie it in a knot around your neck, and then that would keep it at the length that you want it. I need to put this back on now. Thanks, guys. But yeah, I really love this necklace. I love it so much. Yeah. Bear with me a second. The next thing I got was a bracelet, which I will try and show you, but considering I can't take it off, because it's one of those ones with the thing in the teeth. Yeah, it's one of these ones. If you can see it amidst my other bracelets. So it says Tour 2014 and McBusted on it. It isn't the most comfortable of materials, but it's got this thing on it which has got teeth, which means you can't pull it off. And there's a special way to pull it off, but I can't remember how to do that. And it's not the most comfortable of materials, but it does look amazing. It's really pretty. I love it. And it's really simple as well. I think this was, it was either £8 or £10, and this was £5, I think. Next thing I got was the poster, and that's what the poster looks like. And I've taken it down from my wall. I put it straight up when I got home last night, and it looks beautiful. I put it above my bed, so they will watch me sleep every night. That sounds really creepy, I'm sorry. But yeah, I just found it really funny, because when we sat down for the to actually watch it, I opened it up, and we were just staring at it. We were just laughing at it. It was so funny. But yeah, and that was £10. So I think this must have been £4 and this must have been £5. I don't know. because my first lot got added up to £39. Then afterwards I went up and I thought, hang on, I'm standing in Brighton, I don't want to carry the tour book with me while I'm standing in case I drop it and it gets ruined. So I bought it in London, and this is what the outside looks like. It's really, and it's got this intro, well, it's got that as the beginning thing, and it's like, wow. The intro bit, that bit, it says here, welcome to the McBusted Design Your Own Tour Book introduction, lovingly crafted by the band just for you. Simply fill in the gaps for your own personalised tour book introduction experience. You say that, but we all know McBusted, and we know how dirty their minds can be, and because of that, their fans have gained dirty minds. I know I have, because I was reading this, and the words that they have pulled out really make you think. Because there are things such as, let's just read you this sentence. As you can imagine, a lot of hard blank goes into a spectacle of this size. Merging two hard-working, sweaty blank into one super sweaty blank takes some doing. Each of us had to learn how to play new chord sequences and sing new lyrics. As conscious musicians, Tom, Danny and Dougie have spent a great deal of time figuring out how to finger Busted's blank, while Matt and James have worked hard to get their tongues around McFly's blank. We hope the result gives you a tingling feeling all the way down to your blank, just like it does for us. If those aren't choice words taken out, I don't know what is. But yeah, then you've got a picture of them, which is, I think this was taken in the tunnel where they go through to get to the B stage, which is never mind, you'll find that out. I was going to give you a secret then. Then it's just them on a boat, because they're awesome like that. Then you've got James's page, and they've got Danny asks James, and basically it's each member asking another member. So, and James's pictures, he's so pretty. Then it's Danny's page, and it's Tom asks Danny. And then it's Tom's page. Dougie asks Tom. And that's adorable. And then they have this pull-out where it's Dougie, then it's James, and then it's Tom on this side. And then you turn it over, and it's Harry, Matt, and Danny. And to be honest, lately I've been looking at Matt thinking he's getting a bit old, but in this book, holy crap, he looks really hot. The next page is Harry's, and obviously Harry looks hot because it's Harry. And this is what I'm talking about. I don't know what it is, but he just looks incredibly hot. And this webcam probably isn't going to do him any justice at all, but it's hot. And then finally you get to Dougie, who's just, you know he's going to be hot because it's Dougie. And then at the back it's got the merchandise, a list of the merchandise and how it's available online and everything. And then you've got an advert, a little section for Danny's sister down here. You've got the three dudes, who I was a bit apprehensive about when they first started playing, but when they got into it, it was like, these guys are really good. They had like a kind of Blink sound, Blink-182, they had that kind of sound, and this is going to make me sound really strange, but by the end of it, I was saying about how much I want to squish them because they're adorable. because they are. They're 13 and 14, I think. You've got the credits there, and then you've got a strip for Hollywood Ending up here, which, if you didn't know, is James's brother's band. You've got, who weren't playing in London, which was unfortunate. They have E of E here, which I didn't actually get to see. I got to sit down a bit too late, so I didn't actually get to see them. And Young Brando, which I caught the end of, and then just the back. I love this, and this is £10. But I think that it is expensive if you're looking at it, but it's so worth it because all the stuff is such good quality. And even though this is really like, it doesn't look like it, I don't really care because it's great. So I think if you have the money to spend, do it, because it's well worth it. They had other things there as well, like OMFG t-shirts and stuff like that. So obviously if you're going, then you'll see, but that's just the stuff that I bought and I wanted to buy. So yeah, so overall it cost me £43. 43? No, that was the ticket. £49, which is just over what the ticket cost me. So, but as I said, it's well worth it, and if you want to get it, definitely get it, because I was reading through this and their answers and the questions are hilarious. You really need to like listen to it. And in case you hadn't noticed through the whole video, my voice is slightly gone due to how much screaming I was doing last night. It was literally, I thought I would pop a blood vessel in my face. I thought I popped a blood vessel in my face or in my head or something, because I was screaming so much. Where our seats were is we were on level 4, and the furthest, they had like a block here and then a block here, and this is the block that this is the last block that they lent out, and we originally had seats like in the middle of this block, right on level 4, so it was like right like that, so you could see down, and then there was like a block next to it, and on this block wasn't lent out because the set kind of curves a tiny bit, but if you were all the way over this side on the curve, then you wouldn't have been able to see at all. So they didn't let this block out, and halfway through, the marshal, or whatever his name is, I can't remember the name of the position is, I can't remember, but he took the 4 of us down to the front of this section, the end section, where you could still see everything. And because we were the only ones in that section, I got the torch out on my phone, and I was waving it around, and during year 3000, I think it was, there wasn't many people jumping in our area because we were standing in, it was quite high, and people were like, whoa, and I was just like, I don't care, I am jumping, I know I can't fall, I'm fine. So I was literally jumping up and down looking like an idiot, and Tom looked up and saw my torch going, yeah, and he looked up at us and he pointed at us, he was like, yeah! And then there was another point where, I think it was during year 3000, where I was raving again, and we were all raving, and Tom waved at us and he was like, right! And then like during the end of the song, he serenaded us a little bit. He was like shaking his head, playing his guitar, and serenaded us a little bit, and then at another point James looked up and he was like staring at us like, and it made me really happy, because it made me notice that they don't, even though most of the attention is concentrated on everyone down in the centre in front of the stage, they do pay attention to you and they do know that you're there. It was amazing, and I think as each tour date gets closer, they release new tickets, so if you haven't got tickets to it, I highly recommend it. It was such an amazing experience. I'm pumped for Brighton. Seriously, I just can't wait to get it here. I want it now, because it was such an amazing day. And it still hasn't sunk in yet. It'll probably sink in around Brighton time. And so I'll be like, oh my gosh, I actually went to see them at the O2. I'm actually going to see them tonight. What is this? So I think that's what's actually going to happen. I hope not though. I hope it will sink in sooner so I have time to appreciate it before my mind is blown again. But if you have got tickets, great. I can't wait for you to see it, because I can't wait for you to have the same experience I had. And if you haven't got tickets, get tickets. Do it. Get tickets, because it's so cool. So cool. Anyway, this is 15 minutes long and I probably should stop now. So, bye guys.